I feel you may be anticipating communication from some sort of group you're part of, some individuals that you have been involved with, but these people may not have your best interest from what you are meant to do. These people may try to trick you or influence you in ways that throw you off of your course for what Spirit has in store for you. These people could leave you feeling like your sacred space is not holy. Yeah, these people are trying to influence you in a bad way, I feel, and throw you off balance. Balance and influence came out reversed. It might be good to retreat to your sacred space, a place that makes you feel comfortable, calm, collected, whole, and complete, where you are protected. Spirit is protecting you from this group. This could be an individual in the group, I'm hearing. This could be a certain person in a group of people that is like the ringleader, but sort of a dominance thing to where whatever they say, everyone else follows. 144, and I said that. Challenge is to distance yourself. Spirit's challenging you to maybe set up some boundaries, maybe distance yourself from this group of people that may be influencing you or holding you back from what you are meant to do. Yeah, these people don't, this person or people, take what resonates, 222 on the timer. They don't want you to play. They don't like to see you happy. They don't like to see you having fun. Play came out reversed. They like to keep you involved in their energy with what they want to do, what they want to create, and they want you to follow. They want you to aimlessly follow them. These people may have self-limiting beliefs. They might be stuck in their own thought process, their own pattern. You have a bond with these people, though. But they like to stir the pot. We have bond, mischief, and anticipation. You could be anticipating some mischief in the future. These people like to throw you off course, I feel. Throw you off course and trick you out of what's actually meant for you. I really feel that these people really like to try to influence other people, particularly you. I feel you're able to see through their illusions. You observe. When you walk into a room, you pick up on everybody's energy. You can see behind the scenes. You can feel behind the scenes of any illusions that they do project or try to cast upon you. Because they don't have good intent. They have intent for themselves and not as a community, not as a whole group, not trying to better everyone in the group. Ringleader coming through again. Yeah, they have self-interest. And they like to cause resistance. They like to throw you off course, to cause grief. They like to displace your energy from where you feel solid and whole and safe. I'm picking up that this is not a place where your nervous system is calm. Your nervous system. You could be having some dreams about these people at nighttime. Maybe having some nightmares, possibly, about these people or person that does have self-interest. Spirit says commitment. Commit to what you want to do. Commit to what you feel is right for you. And not other people that always try to trick you, cause mischief, try to displace your energy. Your dreams could be exposing the truth about the situation, or these people could be keeping you up late at night, maybe. And I feel you're ready to let go. Ready to get away from this community dynamic that might not serve your best interest. But you're hoping that if you set some boundaries by communicating, it'll lead to positive growth. And you'll get some insight on the situation at hand that you may need to let go of, may need to release. Yeah, Spirit's saying when you can get clear of this energy that people are trying to trick you and hold you back, Spirit will provide you with everything you need to move forward independently. This could be a family dynamic. This could be a group of people at work. Take what resonates. You may feel like you might have to scavenge, or you're barely getting by right now. And that could be because of these people that are holding you back from your true potential. You might have a good idea about how to become independent, about how to get away from all this energy. An idea that leads to independence, freedom, everything you are meant for. And Spirit says, watch out. Because when you stand up for yourself, and you do get insight about this, which I feel you've gotten some insight already, these people are going to try to really pull the chains down on you, to really try to hold you back. Prepare yourself to fire from the bottom. Prepare yourself. Possibly communicate what you need to communicate to these people. Speak your truth. To where they can't influence you, they can't infiltrate you anymore. Yeah, you're inspired, you're passionate right now to get away from this, I feel. To speak your truth. To clear your mind from all this chaos. I'm picking up on chaos. These people might... Very confusing energy. They might try to confuse you to keep you off balance. To keep you in whatever cult's coming through. Yeah, they don't want you to be alone. but you're ready to isolate yourself. Spirit's challenging you to get away from this and isolate yourself from this energy, from this dynamic, this group of people that does not serve you the best. But you're awakening to it. Judgment. You're awakening to all this. Inner knowing. That something might need to change. These people might spread your energy very thin. Leave you scattered. Tattered. Torn. Scattered. Unstable. Very unstable energy. Very confusing energy. Look how these cards are coming out. They don't want to stay together. These people, or this person, does not want you to be independent. They don't want you to become stable on your own. Ten of Water. They don't want to see you become independent. They don't want to see your manifestations come to fruition. But you've been very resilient in staying true to yourself, even through times of adversity. Communication could be significant. You've had the stamina to get through what you've been through with this. This is an extremely confusing energy. That's too many, Spirit. We'll take 6 of Fire, though. You will have the ability to get away from this. People will recognize you in the future for what you do achieve, what you do accomplish. Yeah, these people try to throw you way off course by projecting illusions. Beating around the bush. Trying to overwhelm you. So you can't think clearly. You can't see clearly. I'm having a really hard time channeling this energy. I'm having a hard time thinking clearly, thinking straight right now. Because they want you stuck. Yeah, you know they have self-interest. You know these people are trying to trick you into staying with them. Not becoming independent, not becoming free. Seven of Wind. Could be a lot of deceit. Actions not matching words. People say stuff, but then their actions are the complete opposite of what they say. Yeah, Spirit's saying to ground yourself. Commit to yourself. Commit to restabilizing your emotional well-being. If this scenario is draining you, is leaving you feeling hollow, stuck, anxious, empty, get motivated. Get your energy back up high. Get your spirits back up to where you can stay emotionally balanced, You're able to speak your truth, get away from this energy. Yeah, detachment and maybe some meditation could help bring clarity, help give you insight on the way to progress to a stable future. This is such confusing energy. They really don't want you to hear this. They really want you to stay stuck. Page of Wind. You're hoping you'll have some new ideas, some growth to get away from this. This is such a scattered energy. Magician, the Star, and the Moon to end it. If you dive deep into your subconscious mind, communicate what you need to communicate, set some boundaries for yourself so you can honor your own energy and not be influenced by this group of people's energy. Because you'll be able to heal. Trust your intuition. There's little nudges you get that don't cause fear, that don't cause panic, they just come to you. That's your intuition guiding you on how to go about this. Yeah, prepare yourself because it'll lead to happiness. Two of Fire and the Nine of Water. Prepare yourself to travel away from this group, Spirit's saying. Page of Earth. Manifest whatever new beginning you see best fit for you, where other people can't control you, to where you can become stable, independent. Four of Earth and the 10 of Earth. The Devil and the World. Spirit wants you to complete this cycle. Complete this cycle to where you're not chained to anyone or anything, to where you are a free spirit. You're able to grow and do as you see best fit for you. Dream big, I'm hearing. Follow your dreams, follow your passion. Follow what inspires you, what you want to create, what you want to do. Yeah, Spirit's saying if these people cause conflict, transition away. It's time for change. Time for changes. To where you can love yourself fully and wholly. You are whole and complete. As it is. You don't need anybody else's confirmation or validation. You only need that from yourself. Even if these people might exclude you. They want you there, but when you're there, they exclude you from what's going on. Hearing a siren. Could be a warning about what's to come. Yeah. Stay diligent and committed to what you want to do, Spirit's saying. Because that'll lead to a very passionate, happy life. To where you don't need anybody else's validation. You don't need anybody else's approval for what you want to create, what you want to do. Such a confusing energy. You have the ability to get away from this, to set boundaries, to speak your truth, to stand in your power, to rise up, to find joy and happiness back in your life, to where no one can rock your boat, to where you're stable,